Hey, what's up all? It's Jono here, and welcome back to Pokemon Legends Arceus. So, last time, we undertook a trial to see whether I am worthy of joining the Galaxy Expedition team, and I think it's safe to say, I passed with flying colours. Now all I need to do is to talk to the commander on, up above that, the 3rd floor I believe you said, and hopefully we can now become officially a part of the Galaxy Expedition team. So, let's go and talk to the commander. So, up these stairs. I gotta say, compared to the rest of the village, this massive building sure is something. Definitely want to do a little bit of exploring of this building, but first, let's actually talk to the commander. What's your name? Commander Comado or something like that? Commander Comado. I have been waiting for you. Sup? I am Comado, commander of the Galaxy Expedition team. So you are Dynamo Jono? Yes sir. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Oh god, you're not going to try and sumo wrestle me or something like that guardsman said. Apparently you did some kind of sumo throw with a Pokemon, are you? Face me in combat. Screw it, let's just try to throw him. Let's see, how hard can it be? Yeah. Okay, I'm guessing that didn't end up well. No, that did not end well. You've got some fight in you. Your sumo needs work, but I do see some potential. I thought I was tasked on trying to complete the Pokédex, not to toughen up so I can have a sumo match against you. Okay. I don't know what's going on in this world anymore. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider who literally fell right out of the blue. The superstitious among us might see your arrival as a portent of disaster. But you passed the trial that was put to you. No matter how odd you seem, you're part of Jubilife Village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition team and complete the Pokédex. But I warn you, Dynamo Jono, Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. Seems simple enough. And there we go, the Galaxy team's entry trial now complete. So there we go, a stranger in this world who's just suddenly become part of this team. So the commander has also accepted you. But understand this, you begin as a no-star recruit among our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. Nice. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps, and you will move up through the ranks. Indeed, you see, the more you add to the Pokédex, the higher your rank will become, and working on the Pokédex will also, of course, bring you closer toward that goal of yours, to seek out every last Pokémon. Here, you will need this. Ah! A recipe for crafting Pokeballs. So, just requires 1 Apricorn and 1 Tumblestone. Ah, and 3 grand as well. You'll have to buy the necessary materials. Although I could probably just get them from the wild, but I'll take the money anyway. Akari, you are an expert at crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what he needs to know. Of course, Captain Silene. Now, as the experienced craftsperson here, let me explain a bit to start with. Crafting means making items with your own 2 hands. You could buy some items at the general store, but self-sufficiency is worth striving for. You can even make our most valuable tools, Pokeballs. Think where we'd be if we couldn't do that. Let's head to the craftworks. Alright then. The basics of crafting, sure. So, okay, so just gotta learn some basics on crafting. Alright, fair enough. Let's just head straight out. But now that I at least look the part, hopefully people in this village will begin to trust me a little bit more. Well done, earning a place in our team. My name is Amph. I'm the local clothier. The professor asked that I ready you a change of clothes, so here you go. I do hope they fit. Already? I mean, I literally just got this uniform, but we'll see. Ah, okay, I received an everyday kimono and a pair of everyday trousers. Okay. I hope you'll avail yourself of the village's humble shops. Well, I mean, I might as well do some shopping eventually, but for now, I've got to learn how to do some crafting. But this is definitely not Minecraft, so I'm assuming we're not going to be using a variety of different blocks and that to build whatever we need to build. Or rather, make what we need to make. You can use the workbench here, the craftworks, anytime you need to make an item in the village. Okay, and I'll supply what you need to make your first Pokeballs once you're ready to begin. Call it my way of saying congratulations on joining us. Just spend the money you got from the captain on clothes, or whatever you think is best. Ah, nice. I like your thinking there, Akari. Go up to the workbench and choose an item to craft, in this case, a Pokeball. Okay, you can use workbench in Jubilee Village and the base camps to craft Pokeballs and other items. And yep, so requires recipe and the necessary materials. But as we did literally get the crafting recipe for a Pokeball, let's craft... You know, let's just craft 20. Let's just use up all of them. Let's just craft all 20. Because I'm definitely going to need that many eventually if I'm going to catch a ton of Pokemon. And there we go. Mission complete already. Quickest and easiest mission ever. Oh, now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe this was your first time stepping up to the workbench, my boy. You'll recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. Also that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in a Pokédex. And on that note, here you are. Nice! Received the Pokédex. A volume, and it's, you know, obviously back, this is way old times in the Pokemon world, so gotta use the good old pen and paper by the looks of it. A volume for compiling the collective results of much Pokemon research. Professor Laventon continually adds to it with each report made on new Pokemon species. And there we go, we can actually have a look to see what we have so far. So, we can get some research points by having a look at these Pokemon here. Yeah, that's right, so we can press the A button here. Well, I can always have one for Cyndaquil here, so we've already got a few points. I can easily get one for using Ember, Quick Attack, and all those moves. So, yeah, it just basically all sorts of different moves here. So let's go for Bidoof, for example. So, yeah, I can get a whole bunch of points depending on how many I catch, like maximum 25. Also, heavy specimens, numbers just simply defeated, number of different forms you've obtained. So, presumably, they mean like, I'm guessing a male and female version of certain Pokemon. And obviously with Shinx there. Number you defeated with a ground type move, obviously a super effective move, so yeah, it's just basically just basic stuff really to fill up the Pokédex. And you know what? I might try and do that in this Let's Play. I don't know how much I'll end up doing it, but I would like to try and see if I can fill up as much of the Pokédex as possible. I prepared this volume just for you. I hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon there are in this grand region. You'll have to complete lots of research tasks to help the professor fill out the Pokédex. Remember, mate, read the text before saying, otherwise you're going to look like a complete idiot. The same goes for me, of course. I've also got Pokeball to research as a Survey Corps member. I'd be all too happy to explain more about the research tasks I could use your assistance with. Come join me at the Fieldlands camp whenever you're ready, my good Dynamo Jono. Well, you know what? I have nothing else to do right now, so you know what? Let's activate the guide and let's get going. Hey, excuse me, I couldn't help but overhear. If you're going to the Fieldlands camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post, but I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. People who have something to ask you will have a request icon displayed above them. If you fulfill their request, you may receive a nice reward. Now, I know requests are optional, but you know what? We might as well do as many as we can, if not all of them. So, you know what? I'm going to talk to you. Why not? Hey, so there's this Pokemon called Wurmple. Have you heard of it? Yeah, I have heard of it. Well, you see, I was having a chat with Professor Laventon, and he told me that after a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience through battling and the like, it'll sometimes change its appearance and become stronger. He said it was a phenomenon called evolution. And yes, there we go, of course, some Pokemon can undergo evolution. If one of your Pokemon has met the requirements to evolve, you'll be able to select the evolve option. Oh, that's right, Pokemon don't immediately evolve, you have to do it in the options in this one. That's right, I forgot about that in this game. You can choose to evolve your Pokemon whenever you want. Ah, that's right. That's actually pretty handy, that, actually, instead of having to rely on, well, I'm guessing it didn't exist back then, you know, the Everstone and all that, or just constantly cancelling the evolution manually. So, yeah, I forgot that's a thing in this game. And so I decided I want to raise a Wurmple myself and have it evolve. You're part of the Survey Corps, aren't you? If you catch a Wurmple, could you let me have it? Well, I mean, I'll see what I can do. There'll be a reward in it for you, I promise. Just get me a Wurmple if you can. Okay, simple enough. I'm not going to activate that guide right now, but I can always change it. But of course, catch a Wurmple to give to Beauregard. I think that's how you say it. You know what, let's have a little wander around, see whether anyone else might have some requests, but I'm guessing it might have I'm guessing you could probably see the icons. Oh yeah, you can see them on the icons above their heads quite far away. Anyone around here might have a request for me? No. No one have a new one to request? No. Oh, well, I haven't actually done any proper exploring around here, so we have a little farmland area. Hey, how's it going? It's tough picking berries out in the wild, so I'm hoping we can grow them here instead. Here in the village fields, you can have crops grown for you in exchange for a fee. Okay. Oh, that's right. You can actually just do that. That you just grow, like, crops here if you want to. But seeing as I'm going out of the wilds, I think I'm going to leave it for now. So I will leave it for now, but that might be something I might look into eventually. Oh, someone does have a request here. Alright, I tell you what. I'm just going to grab as many requests as possible. Also, hi. I'm so bored I wish something interesting will happen. Alright, here's my Cyndaquil. Oh. Was my Cyndaquil too boring? Here, have my Shinx instead. Maybe a Shinx is better. There you go. Or maybe my Cyndaquil. Again. Well, let's try Bidoof. Who can resist such a charming face like that? No? Man, you are really hard to please. Alright, well, I guess I'll ignore you then. But you have a request, a big Buizel. Hey, Buizel! Look at this cute little guy. Anyway, what do you want? What's your name? Dorian. Can Pokemon of the same species really come in different sizes? I know the professor said they do, but I'll have a hard time believing it unless I see different sized ones lined up side by side. If there really are Buizel bigger than mine, I'd love to see them alongside the one I have for comparison's sake. And you're a natural when it comes to catching Pokemon, right? I bet you see where I'm going with this. If you catch a Buizel bigger than mine, would you let me have it? I'll make it worth your while. Big Buizel, little Buizel. I literally can't speak right now. Big Buizel, little Buizel. Well, I mean, if it involves catching one of my favourite adorable Pokemon, I'm totally up for doing this challenge. Also, it seems like every one of my friends has decided to show up now and go online. Thank you, notifications. Anyway, there was one more person, I think, that had a request. Yeah, over there. So let's talk to you. I might as well grab all these requests. Obviously, we've got the Wormpool one, which should be fairly easy to get. Oh, no, there's actually one more here. Okay. Didn't realise someone else had one. You know what? Let's talk to you. You're that newcomer who fell from the sky. Are you heading outside the village? Of course you are. The Survey Corps must have to get out and about to compile that Pokédex book they're working on, right? Well, on your way, kindly do me a favour. Find out all about Starly. Pokémon certainly are terrifying creatures, but when I see Starly, I feel simply whole. Not that I have the least desire to actually touch one, mind you. Please let me see Starly's entry in that Pokédex the moment you've completed it. Okay, so that's fine. Although I have a Starly on me right now. Do you want to see it? Here you go, Starly. There you go. Is that not good enough for you? Okay. But apparently I think I need to fill out the data, don't I? So if I go to Starly... what, do you mean to literally complete it all? That'd be quite the challenge, actually. I mean... catching all of those... catching the number as well as catching the ones without being spotted shouldn't be too difficult, as well as defeating them. I suppose it's not going to be that difficult, but if you literally mean completing every single bit, then that's going to take some time. So, you know what, I better make sure I have enough materials to catch a ton of Starly. Okay, oh god, two speech bubbles getting in the way here. I know Shinx's ears have odd markings on the insides, but what were they? No use, I can't remember. This'll keep me up all night. Hey, aren't you with the Survey Corps? If you catch a Shinx, could you show it to me? I gotta see one with my own eyes. Please, I can't remember for the life of me what those ears look like. It's driving me up the wall. What does Shinx's ears look like? Well, I mean, I've already got a Shinx, so you know what? Do you want to see my Shinx? Yes, I do. Because that was literally the task, to catch one of the Shinx. So you know what? Here's the Shinx. So if you want to have a look and see what the ears look like, Shinx, you might want to turn around. I don't think it needs to see your behind. There we go. There's its markings. That's it. Its ears have that yellow cross pattern on them. Kinda like a star. Can't tell you what a relief this is. Feels like I had a bone stuck in my throat. Only the throat's my brain and the bone's a fort. Right, okay, that's one way of putting it. Thanks for helping me get that bone out. Okay, well, that was easy. And I get free potions for my trouble for literally showing you a Shinx I literally just caught. So, yeah, you're welcome. That was very easy. Also, you were saying something about photographs? Here at the photography studio, you can enjoy taking photos together with your Pokémon. Okay. Ever consider preserving a lovely memory with your Pokémon as a photograph? Come on in and give it a try. Well, I am meant to be doing some proper research, but... you know what? The research can wait. Let's go and take a photo. Heck, I've literally just arrived in this strange new world. I might as well make the most of it by getting, like, an early photo. I'm in the business of photographing folk with their Pokemon. Why not have your photo taken? Ah, sure, why not? So, if we go in here, if I take photos, yeah, let's shoot here. Maybe if I actually, maybe if I look more the front here. So if I shoot here, change my pose. Let's go one arm out. No. Yeah, why not? What else we got? Confident pose. Yeah, there we go. Let's go for that. So let's change my expression. Delighted? Troubled? Maybe not troubled. Serious. Thinking? Vacant. Nah, I'm serious. No, you know what? Actually, if I'm going to take a photo of a Pokemon, I'm going to be delighted. Maybe not delighted. Let's go smiling. Yeah, why not? Start shooting. Press the capture button. But I kind of want to capture, you know, I kind of... want to catch a... I want to take a photo with my Pokemon, or can we not... I swear you could take photos with Pokemon. Oh, the usual spot, I'm guessing, was where I last... Okay, I thought you could take photos with Pokemon. Or is that not until later on? Oh, prepare a Pokemon. Here we go. So, let's prepare... Let's have Cyndaquil. Ooh, change the screen. There we go. So now we can change the screen. So, what have we got? The green screen. Yeah, let's go for a green screen. Now we can really add in some poses there. for editing. And what else we got? We can take change the lens filter. Nostalgic filter. Okay, I don't know what that's done, but let's take some photos. Oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. Oh, you know what? That kind of looks cool, actually. Let's change my pose. One arm out. Yes, that will do. Let's go back. Change my expression. Let's go for smiling. And let's direct my Pokemon. It's acting normally. Looking fierce. Look happy. Go to sleep. Act dizzy. Pretend to faint. You know, look happy. Why not? Yeah, there we go. Start shooting. Although... Yeah, there we go. Capture taken. So that's the nostalgic one. But if I have just do it normal, I could actually use photo editing software to maybe just green screen myself and put me in like a thumbnail or something. Although that's not what I'm going to do. Anyway, you know, I'll take a nice commemorative photo. Why not? Right. I'm going now, Cyndaquil. You are coming with me, aren't you? You're not going to stay in the photography studio all day, are you? Oh, that's a relief. You're still here. Hey, how's it going? Well, that's good to know. Right, in you come. Right, now let's actually make a start on this, shall we? Yes, I'm heading out of the village rest, so let's head to the Fieldlands camp. And let's start proper. Plus, we're a whole bunch of requests to undertake. This will be definitely quite a long bit of a long expedition out here. Righto, let's get to it, shall we? In order to complete this Pokédex of ours, there are a great many research tasks I'll need your help to carry out, my boy. The details of these tasks can be found in the Pokédex for you to reference anytime. Yeah, I did already have a quick look, so yeah, so each Pokemon species have a different number and variety of research tasks. Press the down button to open your Pokédex and then check what research tasks are available. When you focus on a wild Pokemon in the field using the ZL button, you can also instantly check the research task for that species by pressing the down button. Okay. Some Pokemon might have some unusual research tasks, so be sure to check them out. But it looks like a lot of them are just simply catch them, battle them, and using certain moves on them. And do so, you'll gain research points and other rewards for your work. I guess the more research points I get, the higher my rank will eventually be. One last piece of advice. If you see a wild Pokemon's attack coming your way, dodge like life depends on it. Dodge? This is the jump out of the way button, which I was going to try and use when I was doing that trial, but I'm guessing for the purpose of the fact it was still somewhat of a tutorial, I couldn't do that. Okay, go on, Akari. Nice. Simple enough. That beautiful flowing bit of gymnastics is what we call a dodge. And here I was hoping to see a dodge car somewhere. I was hoping to see maybe a Dodge Viper out there, but no, you're talking dodge as in actually getting out of the way. Nah, that's a shame. Nah. If you're light on your feet, you can dodge out of the way of wild Pokemon's attacks. That way, hopefully, you can avoid taking a beating and blacking out in the wilderness. The security corps had to collect me when I got the business end of some Shinx's Thunder Shock. That's right, you mentioned that when we first met each other. But don't you worry, I've got lots of experience to draw on, and I'll teach you plenty. Okay. You should be alright, and, well, off you go. So just follow Akari to learn some tips for carrying out research tasks. But I think before we do, let me just check. So I've got 36 Pokeballs, spoiled apricorn, and all that, but we can always grab a few items. What do you actually sell? Let's have a look. We can obviously use a rest. I think you can advance the time of day, can't you? But let's do some shopping for now. Let's see what you have for sale, just out of interest. So you sell Pokeballs by themselves, but honestly, I don't think it's worth it. I can easily just craft them. Same with potions. I think you can craft revives, but not right now. But I shouldn't really need revives because I think I could just head back to the base camp to do some healing. So we're not going to do that. That's right, it's the Y button to dodge. And I think if I crouch, yeah, you can dodge as well, which is what I was trying to do when I was messing around with that trial before. But you know what? Let's remove the UI, or the HUD rather, and let's have a look. Aspiration Hill, and look, there's another Bidoof. I suppose I better turn that on. Oh, actually, there's quite a few around here. And they've suddenly gone because there's a cutscene. Man, they're magic Bidoof. Now, let me share some Survey Core Wisdom. Focus on the Pokemon with ZL, then press down to open the Pokedex. You'll see what tasks you have for that Pokemon. Oh, hello, Bidoof. Just randomly come out. You might have noticed that you have a research task to do with how many Bidoof you've caught. That's right, catching just one isn't enough. You need 2, then 4. Then more and more. Uh-oh. Sounds like that Bidoof has no desire for that. And when it's time to battle a Pokemon, remember the captain's switching wisdom. If you have items out, press X to ready your Pokemon. Give it a try. I'll go on ahead. Alright, well, you know what? You go on ahead. And I will catch some Bidoof. Hey, how's it going, buddy? So if I press down, yeah, straight to Bidoof. So, yeah, I can catch a whole bunch of them if I want to. Oh, that's interesting. What's that? Investigated the Bidoof that bothered the village? Oh, that's got to be some kind of request or something that's happening later on in the game. Investigated the Bidoof that bothered the village. Okay, that's got to be related in terms of a quest. You know what? Right in the face with Cyndaquil. I could have just used the Pokeball, but you know what? We might as well fight. You know what? You're only level 6. I think an Ember attack shouldn't knock you out. Oh, wow. Your Ember attack is strong, Cyndaquil. Ooh, but that's quite a hit there. Okay, we can probably... quick attack. I know it's still... Oh, that did a lot more damage than I thought. Well, actually, now we'll go towards the Pokedex. Also, I better be careful. Oh, no, you're still alive. Alright, well, in that case, then I am just going to throw a Pokeball at you. Why not? I could have defeated you, but actually, let's just start catching a bunch of these. And also make it stop using its rollout. Nice, there we go. Cyndaquil leveled up, and so did everyone. Oh, and I've also completed one of the tasks there, quick attack. And you know what, rather than using a potion, I am literally just going to rest here. Just a little while. I think resting doesn't advance time, but I believe if I talk to you... Oh, I thought you could actually advance time. Maybe that's not until later. And maybe time is not advancing right now. Because I know it does have a day and night cycle, but I'm going to assume... time is not going to move right now while we're doing this mission. Okay, that's fine. Well, you know what? Also, let's make sure I'm on the right thing. Hey, Bidoof! 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 Don't run away from me. Don't run away from me. Here. I'm going to use a Pokeball right on your butt. Meanwhile, I'm going to take this medicinal leak. And while I'm at it... Oh, you jerk. You managed to run out of the way. You jerk. You made me waste a Pokeball. And you're gone. Well, arse. Okay. I guess I didn't like having a load of Pokeballs thrown at it then. Although at least I got some medicinal medicine, so presumably once I get the crafting recipe, I can make my own potions. But, okay, I see what looks like another piece of medicinal leak there. But for now, let's talk to Akari. I think you've got it, but as a reminder, don't forget to open your Pokédex when you focus on a Pokemon to check your research tasks for it. ZL, then down. Try attacking your tasks for Starly next. One of your tasks is to catch Starly without being spotted, right? Yep, that's fine. I mean, I've already kind of did that. But let's go and do this very quickly. So let me just go into sneaky stealthy mode. You're not going to see me, although... Okay, apparently that Starly was just having a fun old time there by having a little dance. Go, medicinal leak. Let's hide in the grass. Let's go down, so let me just check. Yep. Numbers caught, and number you caught without being spotted, so let's just simply catch you. And the other Starly was completely oblivious to that fact. That's right, come a little closer. Come a little closer. Come a little closer. Oh, you made a mistake of getting close to me. And there we go, nice. So we got even more caught. And also, let me just, hang on. Where's the UI gone? There it is. So grab some more berries while we're here. Some orange berries. Thank you very much, Cyndaquil. Anything else to grab while we're here? Probably not, although having said that, I think I'm going to have to wrap up this episode in a bit. Ooh, there's a Shinx there. Tell you what. Let's see if I can sneak up on it without it getting aggressive on me. Oh! I think it's fallen asleep. It's fallen asleep. It's randomly fallen asleep. Alright. Big mistake there, Shinx. Oh, easy. Oh, dearie me, Shinx. Also, I keep pressing the right stick where I want to crouch. That's not the button. I'm pressing the wrong button here. Anyway, might as well grab another medicinal leak. Might as well grab some more berries, because why not? And, yeah, Cyndaquil's leveling up quite nicely, in fact. Okay, more Bidoof, so you know what? Let's go all sneaky sneaky. Let's go all sneaky sneaky. Catch you. And catch you. There's another one. And there's another one. Nice. Just need one more Bidoof and I'm going to be pretty good. Also, that was a heavy one apparently. Nice. Okay, we're making some progress. Also, stop pressing in the right stick. Because that is hide the display, not crouch. I'm too used to some games being that button to crouch. Oh, I see a Shinx all the way over there. Actually, I could play about the drawers, but actually, I can see the Shinx all the way from over here. So, you can see Pokeball from quite far away. Also, this looks like apricorns? Yeah, alright, we'll be able to make some more Pokeballs if I wanted to. I mean, I've still got 27, so it's no problem at all. Also, I have a ton of Bidoof on me right now, so probably worth swapping out my team in the end in a bit. But you know what? Let's bring out my buddy Cyndaquil. And I think I might as well just wrap up this episode because I think all these missions and random tasks and all that, they're definitely going to take time. And I kind of want to try and keep each episode to about half an hour long, depending on what happens in the game. But we're going to try and just, yeah, get ready, me. And just keep things somewhat simple and steady, keep things around half an hour long, and we'll just go with the flow with this game and just enjoy the journey. So while Cyndaquil has a nice little sit down here, I think this is a good opportunity for me to do the same. I'm going to crouch right by my Cyndaquil. Yeah, we're going to crouch right next to each other. We're best buddies now. And end this episode. So, we'll continue with our little mission with Akari and, you know, just learning how to fill up the Pokédex, and hopefully we'll really start getting into more of this story as we go through more of this game. And also we'll also probably end up just getting distracted by a whole bunch of different Pokemon and try and catch as many as we can. But Yeah, we'll see what happens next time. So, on that note, thanks very much for watching, everyone. And until next time, I shall catch you all later.